Power 94 WJTT. This is the homie Big Tula, and I now have on the line with me comedian Jo Koy. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Stuck in traffic in L.A., of course.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I've been there a couple of times, and yeah, I definitely understand why people talk so much trash about the traffic. It is crazy.
It's the worst.
You've been doing comedy for a while now. What inspired you to start comedy?
Oh, I started in 1989.
Right.
And then, of course, my biggest inspiration would be Richard Pryor. But then when I saw Eddie Murphy, Delirious, that's when I was like in love with the art of stand-up. And then when I was 16, I actually went and saw Eddie Murphy live at the Seattle Coliseum. And that was the Raw tour. And that was one of the greatest moments in my life.
Oh, that's amazing.
You want to know what's even more amazing on top of that?
What's that?
So I was 16. And I watched Eddie Murphy. Paul Mooney opened for him and at the Seattle Coliseum. And then 30 years later, I sell out the same arena that I saw him in when I was 16. And then I sat in the seat with my son and looked at the stage. And I was just like, hey, Joe, this is where I was when I was 16 when I saw Eddie Murphy here, and now here I am, and I sold out the same arena, and I got to share that moment with my son.
Man, that's talk about full circle moment. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Did you keep dry eyes, or did you let one go?
No. It was. I was raining, man. I was crying, man, and I did it on stage too. But it's just one of those moments where you're passionate about something, you fail a lot, you struggle a lot, and then finally something happens, and it was one of those moments where I was so happy I got to share that with my son.
I'm glad you said that, and you brought up a point you failed some, because that's kind of what I wanted to do with the interviews. There's other people out there that's listening right now. I got some friends and stuff that are interested in comedy. They want to take it to the next level, and I was just wondering, it took years to have that full circle moment, but was there ever a time when you thought, oh, this might not work out, or you got booed off stage and you had to rethink it?
Most definitely. I mean, God, all the time. Like the real champions accept the challenge and fail. The ones that aren't successful are the ones that never take that challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll never know unless you try it. So that's the word of encouragement. It's like when Netflix said no to me, I didn't accept the fact that they said no. I just grabbed my own money, got my own cameras, shot the special myself, and then brought it to them a year later, and then they bought it. So it's like you open your own doors. You're not going to sit there and wait for someone else with a set of keys. Like, you can do it yourself. So, and that's literally how I got onto Netflix. Like, when they said no to me, I was like 30 something years in already, and I'm like, wait a minute, they're saying no? Like, felt like it was over with. But then I went and shot that special, and it changed my life. Live from Seattle changed my life.
So you have to believe in yourself to the point to where when other people don't, that you still believe in yourself enough to prove them wrong.
Yeah, man, it's your life. Who cares what they think?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you have nothing to do with this journey. You know what I mean? It's you. You're passionate. You love it. This is what you want to do with your life. I ain't got time for outside noise.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just buckle down. Wear those the horses when they wear the little flaps on the side of their eyes.
Right. The little blinders.
It's because because they ain't looking off to the side. All that noise off to the side. They're just focused on one thing, the finish line, man.
Okay.
That's how you got to treat it.
You've been very great at creating new content. Like, you're always having new material. So how is it that you're able to do that so quickly? And so let me give you an example. The CPAP one. Now that one, the CPAP stuff, like that really touched home, because me and my friends struggled with that, and we were joking about it, and then we saw that, and then we were sending each other and we're laughing. It's hilarious. Has anybody ever asked you to sign their CPAP mask before?
Non-stop. Boy, it's getting to the point where I'm really trying to seek sponsorship.
Yeah. You want to be Dream Station?
At my merch booth, bro. I just sell them at my merch booth. Just CPAP, merchandise, mask, machine. Like, people come to my shows and I'm signing them, man. It's the funniest thing. But I also look at it like I'm saving lives. Like, if it wasn't for that joke, there's some like wives that are like, thank you for that joke, because my husband wasn't listening to me. And that makes me happy.
Recently researched it again just to pull it up so I could show somebody, because I was telling them about the bit. And then now all of a sudden, I guess the algorithm has me in CPAP. So every time I open it up, there's a new CPAP commercial or a new reel on there. And I just saw one where Jack Black was talking about how he uses one. He was like, if I lay flat and don't wear it, I think I might die. So
that's the truth too. He's not lying. He is not lying.
I feel the same way too. What's the process you have for preparing for a show?
I've been blessed that, now that I get to go these cities and these towns, and the audience is already there waiting for me. So I get to practice nonstop. I've been blessed. I don't have to worry about going to a room and working things out. It's like all year I'm just working stuff out. It's like if it was funny to me that day, I'm saying it on stage. I got plenty of time to work it out. So now I have another special I'm shooting for Netflix. So we already hammered out this new hour, and I'm working on another hour for the next special after this one. So that's my goal, is to constantly have this content ready to tape.
I mean, your work's hilarious, and it's very on point, and how quick you come up with things just on the spot. So it seems like some of those things, like you might spot somebody in the audience, or something might come up that day, and you're able to go ahead and quickly turn that into something. Is that just something you've always been able to do? Is it just because of the years of doing the work and knowing what makes people laugh that you've kind of like honed in on this craft, how to make things funny?
My whole thing is like with stand-ups, that's that are just funny naturally, right? Before they even think about going on stage, they're already like the funny one out of the friend group or the funny one at work, right? So you got to just figure out, when you first start doing stand-up, you're like, oh, I got to write jokes. And it's like, yeah, you got to write jokes, but you also want to be natural and have your own voice, right? So you just have to remember how you delivered that, whatever that story was that you said at work or whatever it was, when you were in that car just joking around. You got to deliver it the same way and speak it the same way. And I think that's always been my goal. It's like, yes, I have the written stuff, but I also want to be able to sound like I'm just talking to my coworkers at work.
Right.
And once you figure that out, man, it's a wrap. Like you'll be able to just go up and talk about the day, and for some reason it's just landing, and the jokes are just landing. So I've been blessed, I guess. I don't care if it fails. I don't care if it doesn't go well. I just go to the next story, or I just talk about the next topic.
You travel, you've gone all across the country, and you've been coming to Chattanooga for a while now. When you get to come to these cities like Chattanooga, do you get to spend time in the city, or is it mostly you're just here and work and you're like in the hotel, then out to the show, or do you actually get to experience any of the city at all?
Well, now I've been blessed now because my son has been working for me for 3 years. So now we travel together. Whereas back in the day, it used to be kind of depressing. I was away from my family. You know what I mean? I didn't get to, I'd be in my head a lot because, I'm like, oh, innocent moments with my son. But now my son's with me, and every city, it doesn't matter if it's Chattanooga or if it's Chicago or if it's Dubai. Like, I treat it like this is vacation with my son, and we're going to capture these moments. We're going to explore the town and embrace the culture. And it's just been like this beautiful time with my son that I've been missing for like pretty much my whole career.
That's a beautiful thing. Is there anything that y'all have done in Chattanooga or look forward to do when you come here,
So my son right now is into records, like finding like rare records and vinyl. So it's literally a passion of his to like every town that we go into, he's like, Dad, I found a record store. So that's like priority first. And then it's like local restaurant. Then it's like best coffee house, not a Starbucks. Like, let's go somewhere where it's like locally made. Like, and that's always been like fun to find like these little diamonds in the rough town that we go to.
Yeah, definitely want to check out the one on East Main Street. Then we have a Yellow Racket record. So that might be one he wants to check out if you haven't already. And the coffee shops, I'm the same way. When we travel, I always like to have the mom and pop places. I want to taste the real city food. I want to find those spots.
Yeah, let's stop giving these corporations that don't give back money, man. Let's give back to like the mom and pop stores and the locally made places. Let's go help them out, So that's what I like to do. I like to spend my money where I know it's going to a good cause.
Hey, well, we can't wait to see you this Sunday, September 21st. You're hilarious. Thank you for coming to the city and always showing us love. And we look forward to more of your specials. And if there's anything else that you want to say, go ahead and let us know.
Catch my Brooklyn special on Netflix now. It's out. So watch that one and get ready for the new one.
You got a date on that one yet?
We're shooting it this year. It should be done by maybe early 2026. It'll air.
Like I said, we can't wait to see the show this Sunday, the 21st, and we appreciate you taking the time to talk with us.
Dude, love you, man. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you.